All right, it's time. We have a very special match today. Um, we haven't streamed in since late October. Um, because of some circumstances, one of the players, Obio, had to drop out, and in order to decide who's going to take his place, we've brought in three of the playoff contestants that have been knocked out: Giz, Tarzan, and Bandow, to play in a one-match wild card to determine who's going to take the spot.
Yeah.
With me on comms is Azalea.
Hello, everybody. Yes, hi. I am kind of playing a little bit of jack of all trades here, but okay. Yes, we have all the racers ready to go. I would imagine they're all at their file create screen, so I'm going to, without further ado, get them going into Discord.
We've got a special three-player setup here just for this occasion.
Yes. Wildcard play-in match. Face Kves.
And for those that are tuning in that are, don't quite remember where we left off, we were in the quarterfinals. The next match was going to be Obio versus Kves, but Obio had to drop out. Now we have a wild card match to take his place, and then the winner will be playing Kves to finish off the quarterfinals. In the other end of the semifinals, right now, the next match would be Trident versus Ben. It looks like the countdown is going here, so the runners should be getting going pretty soon.
Off. Okay. Runners are on their way.
Here we go.
I will probably selection.
But yeah, this is the TT Amulet tournament. I guess we should probably do a quick refresher of what we're going to be seeing here in this category, which is recently added about a year ago. The goal of the TT Amulet category is to collect all 4 pieces of the TT Amulet, which are located in one in each world, by beating a minigame. And we need to get some balloons here in order to get all the way to those minigames. So we're going to do a very standard overworld movement to collect all 4 of these scattered golden balloons.
Yeah. Just kind of right off the bat, that Tarzan and Giz was a solid move. Bandow had a little bit of issues with that second balloon, and fortunately a backflip there, but not too far behind. All racers very close.
All right, not too bad. Going into Fossil Canyon as the first track. Track order is a bit different from like 100% or any percent, because we're optimizing for the completion of the mini game. And in this route that we have for this category, we actually skip all the boss races and all the silver coins. So we're prioritizing balloons to access the tracks that have the key to open the minigame in each world, rather than trying to beat the world entirely.
Hopefully the sync is now pretty good here between players. And we're off all players in Canyon. Giz and Tarzan are very much together. Bandow's a little bit behind, about half lap. Over race. And cutscene coming here for his Tarzan will be crucial. Neither of them have a
Ooh,
good.
pretty rough canyon for both of them on
Yeah,
that through.
and Giz does miss the cut tip. So
Yeah, that'll only
Bandow
lose a
hits
little
it.
bit of time.
Bandow does, so it will lose about 4 seconds total.
Yeah, it'll allow him to skip a later cutscene for missing this one, so it won't be a full 6-second time loss. And here's the key grab. It'll be really tricky. You kind of have to slow down. The hitbox is not very big, so you'll see that we're kind of like holding A to kill all of our speed, and then right as we grab it, we boost away as fast as we can. Oh no, Leffen.
Okay, Tarzan missing that cutscene skip. Bandow not missing it. Bandow's the only one so far who has not missed a skip, so he will appear to be visibly ahead of the racers. Ooh, Giz with a nice bit uncommon. Yeah, either. Oh, okay, it's. And Tarzan pretty much. It'll give Bandow a little bit of catch up. Considering his a little bit slow.
What I think is fun about this match is that I feel like even though Giz is a veteran of this game, he has not been playing much over the past few years. Tarzan and Bandow have been playing not as frequently as other top runners, but they're still playing a good amount. So I feel like the skill level kind of evens out because of all that. So I really don't know who's going to win this one. They're all very evenly matched, I think. And especially with this being a single round, just whoever wins the wild card. It'll be interesting to see, if there's any major time losses for any of the runners, because, if they make one major mistake, it could be it. Oh, Bandow missed the egg and has to reset.
Oh no, that is unfortunate.
So Bandow had a small lead there, but he had to give it up. Small mistake.
Oh my goodness. Hold up. Let me make this easier for you.
Oh, there we go.
My apologies. In fact, I can probably make it easier.
Alright. They're pretty even now.
There you go.
Oh, but Bandow did not miss any cutscene skips, so he has to watch this.
Yes. Bandow did not miss a cutscene skip. But Giz and Tarzan both completed and got through first, so they are just a little bit ahead still.
So now, this route that we do to optimize for balloons and amulet pieces,
Ooh,
it allows us.
Tarzan with a brutal bonk, but he
Oh,
actually still gets all the bananas he needs. In fact, it probably made it pretty much easier. You're flying at a lesser speed to grab the 3 bananas.
So one of the most important pieces of speed tech in RTA is the cutscene skip. It's a frame-perfect pause at the end of the race that allows us to both get the balloon and get out of the race without having to watch the cutscene afterwards.
Yes.
But on this 4th race in each world, we're going to, instead of return to the lobby, we're going to quit to menu, which is the 4th option from the top, the bottommost option.
Which is what Giz just did.
And that will bring us back to the main menu.
Tarzan's also going to do it. Tarzan a little quicker, going... In this game, all you have to do is go up once. But if you do go for the other... If you do go down because you're thinking about return to lobby, it's probably better to just keep Going on down to the bottom. Bandow
They
gets it.
all
All
three get
players.
it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
So the reason that's faster is because even though we go all the way back to the menu and you have to reselect your character and go back to your file, that skips the entire cutscene of the boss door opening, and we don't even need to be in Dion Domain once we get that last balloon. We want to get back to the overworld so we can start the car challenge here. So it saves a good chunk of time, like well over 10 seconds for that one cutscene skip.
Nice sub 30 from Giz, nice sub 30 from Tarzan.
Bandow had a small bonk there.
Yeah. So probably going to be about a 30 or 31 here. Yeah, still a 30-85. Not bad at all.
So Giz is going into this with how big of a lead is this? Between 5 and 10 seconds.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. About 6 seconds. 6-second lead into Frosty Village. A lot of that probably comes from Tarzan's bonk in Hot Top. Oh, a little bit of movement missing the last zipper. We'll give Tarzan a chance to catch up here. Catch a couple of seconds. Frosty Village, a very technical car track.
It can be really punishing too. The low frame rates make it so that if you do make a mistake, it's very hard to come back up to speed quickly.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really weird ledges that you can clip on and just get thrown in all directions. So on top of losing your speed, you can get thrown really far away from where we're supposed to be.
Yes, for sure. And we do see the two different uses of the blue balloon at the beginning of the laps. Tarzan boosting into the zipper and Giz boosting once he's down.
Ooh.
Is down.
Good example from Tarzan of how punishing this track is if you're off your mark by even a little bit.
Yeah.
Just touching those ledges.
Ooh.
Oh, the spin out, the swag cutscene skip. Miss.
Oh, man. That's
I was hoping you would get it.
Yeah. Bandow is about 1 lap behind right now. Plenty of time to make up time. Obviously, he was a little bit behind, but then having to restart the mini game costed him even more time, unfortunately. But there's other mini games to catch up on, specifically Dark Water.
Yeah, Dark Water is probably the most volatile of the 4 mini games. Yes. You could really lose like 30 seconds. Yes. Even Icicle Pyramid, you could also lose 30 seconds, and it's almost out of your control.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they tackle it coming up here. This is Snowball Valley. We got the key grab here.
Okay, yeah. So like Giz got, I think Giz got his key grab already, obviously.
Bandow's going for it here.
He's gonna have to restart the race. Bandow got it. Oh, Giz missed the cutscene skip. Okay, so this gives Tarzan a chance to get a couple of seconds back with the cutscene skip here. He gets it.
All right.
So that's probably about 6 seconds-ish gained. Some difference. Yeah, this battle's really close. Ben, definitely.
Whoa.
Bandow also gets the cutscene skip.
All right. So there is a fast Icicle Pyramid strat that we'll use. We spin around to climb up to the top level right away, and then we camp on this balloon. You grab a balloon twice, you can stack it up to a homing rocket, so it'll just lock on to whoever you're facing. And this pattern that we typically get, the CPUs will pretty much just stack up on us. And we just fire single rockets on all of the CPUs trying to get to us. And Giz actually got a not ideal pattern, but he managed to recover. But Tarzan also got a good pattern.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bandow missed a homing rocket.
So his pattern's going to be a little off, but it looks like it's still recoverable in my opinion.
Yeah. Be tough to recover this. The CPUs are going to really give him a tough time here.
Yeah, but he should be fine here.
All right.
Because
could have been a lot worse. He missed a shot.
He did miss a shot, but he was still able to get that stun lock on the final.
Yeah.
That stun lock
no major time losses.
Character. Nope. Indeed.
All right. Walrus Cove. This one's pretty tricky as well. It's deceptively hard, especially
Yeah.
the ending section with the fork in the road and the triple hills. You
Yeah.
can get thrown around quite a lot if you're off your mark, just like Frosty Village. It's just that one part. Everything else is fairly tame.
Yeah.
You can see Giz is going for the early balloon usage, and so is Tarzan.
Yeah,
Some
that's
players will opt to save it for that straightaway on that left side to boost into the zipper and get a really fast jump through the lap transition.
yeah. I think we're
Both are
learning. I think
they're
we're
pretty
learning.
equal.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought the earlier balloon usage was like considered slightly faster, but I guess it's not.
It's a bit faster, but for most players they're kind of even. So it kind of depends
Okay,
on
gotcha. Okay, comfortability.
because the speed you do get if you do make that turn really well in the lap transition, you can keep a lot of speed
Yeah,
to the loop.
I would say on the final lap, it's probably best to do
Yeah.
the early balloon because then you have a slightly easier.
Bandow loses that balloon there.
Oh, a slightly easier time going for the cutscene skip. Oh
Oh,
man,
Giz hit the ice, and
hit the
Tarzan's
ice, and
gonna
Tarzan's gonna take
run
the
away with this if he
lead.
gets the cutscene skip, and he does.
Giz does as well on a buffer.
So Tarzan's gonna take the lead here, just by a second or two. Bandow trailing on his last lap of Walrus Cove here.
Yeah.
And now here's probably one of the more technical tracks, in my opinion, because I'm a pretty bad plane player. But Everfrost Peak is a crazy volatile track.
Yeah.
You can get a minute 5. You could get a 55. Depends on how good, how risky you want to play these plane levels. You can go stupid fast on these.
Yeah, and we're seeing Giz and Tarzan not taking the most.
But yeah, they're pretty much identical here.
Yeah, they're not taking the most riskiest route, which makes a lot of sense for a race. Like, you don't really want to. Like, a lot of players will opt to go single balloon, grab the ground zipper in between the arch, and then.
It's so beautiful how synced up they are.
It is
for like
great.
the past 30 seconds.
Yeah, Giz like had a slightly faster opening.
Oh, he clipped on the archway.
Oh no.
So Giz is now going to pull away.
Tarzan should catch up a decent chunk here just by having a double.
And they both get the quit to menu.
Quit to menu. Wow, Tarzan actually got out first. His menuing was a little faster.
Yep, menuing's important in RTA. Can't overlook that. Now we've got hover challenge. This is
Tarzan's specialty.
Yeah.
Alright.
However, even though it's a really simple track, there are a lot of ways to optimize this.
All three players have gotten all 2 quit to menus to start.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Me personally, I usually get like a high 110 or low 111 on this track, but Tarzan is pretty consistent with this. On a really good run, he can get, low 109s, even high 108s.
Giz with a slight bonk. He's gonna say, he's taking the route that you probably have to take when you don't have as much speed.
Yeah. There is on all 3 of these vehicle challenges, there is a disqualification factor, which there is a distance component and a time component. So if you're too far away on the intended path for too long, it will basically end the race, and you have to go back to Taj to restart the race, and it's a massive time loss. If it happens to any one of them, it's almost certainly game over.
I would agree, yeah. Unless it happens to multiple people, in which case it's still game on.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I've ever seen. Okay.
So that was a 109. Okay. I think a 109.7 for Tarzan.
Nice. He extends his lead a little bit on that. Giz didn't. I didn't see Giz's final time either.
I think it was a 113.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's. Yeah, like I'm more in the range of like 112, 111s. So that's like that would be more like okay, I had a slight bonk like Giz.
Might have just been a bad wave cycle.
A 115 for Bandow as he goes for the swag strat. That strat is very risky if you don't get the speed necessary.
Yep.
To
just don't have enough momentum. But what you can do is if you don't get it, you can actually just backwards hop to the finish line.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely.
Pirate Lagoon here is almost an exact opposite of Hover Challenge, because now we have these 2 massive boost chains. and then only a little bit of like
Yes.
snaking and normal non-boosting hover tech.
Yeah, I am pretty surprised that a lot of players, that most players just opt to do PL right after you do hover challenge. I think for some of my races, I would go right into Crescent Island so I could do so I had a time to do a car track to not have to do 2 hovers in a row. There's no real difference. There's not much difference.
Yeah, I suppose.
In routing,
yeah,
it is slight. I think it might probably is slightly slower to do CI first, like in terms of
I
movement.
think
But
it might be equal.
yeah.
I don't think if you do Crescent, grab the key, Whale Bay, and then you do Dark
Then
Water.
you do Dark Water, and then you travel to PL. Yeah.
Yeah, then PL, then TC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I never thought about routing it like that.
Yeah, I remember
that shouldn't make a difference.
I remember Trident doing that so he could have a faster Dark Water in his attempts. So he because Dark Water is so important when you're doing PB attempts.
Yeah.
Oh man, both players bonking on out on the boat a little bit between Giz and Tarzan. Whoop. Good key grab. Okay. Giz should also get an easy key grab here. Nice, very good. Both players gonna opt to use the little bit of wall ride here, which gives you a little bit more speed than just staying in the water. Your wheel clips on the land, so you get a little bit more grip, so you get some speed.
Yeah. Any grip over no grip is just a little bit better, and
yeah,
your side wheels being on a wall is a little bit of grip.
Yep.
It's a very odd mechanic.
Yeah. But all the players are doing pretty good here on CI. I think Bandow had a little bit of trouble at the end of his lap 1. He had a little bit issues with the slopes in this little section here, but gets it nice. Almost had it really nicely there, but he clipped his right wheels clipped on the ramp and gave him some issues. Okay, so he's gonna back up through that. Very nice. He opts for a lap 3 key grab instead of a lap 2 key grab. On to Whale Bay. Oh wow, that was a lot of speed for Bandow, but Whale Bay for all players.
I'm surprised how many cutscene skips they've all hit collectively so far.
Yeah, it's been a really good race for cutscene skips.
Especially, we did Tarzan, Bandow, and we just kind of did a friendly no reset race earlier in the DKR Discord. And Bandow is actually struggling quite a lot on his cutscene skip, so it's nice to see him nailing these right now.
Yeah. I like to think that it's because you're very acutely aware of the situation you're in when you're in a race.
Yeah.
And so I feel like his focus is, very, very high, as opposed to maybe like not quite where it would normally be in like a friendly race.
Giz misses the cutscene skip. It's really hard to buffer that one. The game drops down to 15 FPS, so
you have to really slow down your start taps. Yeah. Which I'm not very good with that one. Ooh. Tarzan, unfortunately.
Banjo is giving him a hard time there. That was odd. Tarzan's probably not going to be happy about that.
Yeah. Giz can take advantage of this.
Giz missed a shot, unfortunately, so now he has to resort to camping. Yeah. This could give Bandow an opportunity to gain some time here if he can get a better Dark Water, because they're both going to be losing a bit of time.
A little bit of movement issues for Giz just running around here. Like, with the tide going in and out, it is actually a bit difficult.
Oh, Bandow missed his first shot as well.
Yeah. So
it's a rough Dark Water for all three of them, and he missed a second shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Giz is having some trouble camping right now. He still has 3 more shots.
Mm-hmm.
Tarzan might be running away with this right now.
Potentially, yeah.
Because we've gotten past. Oh no.
Yeah, and the CPU kind of.
And he went for a single rocket and missed. Yeah,
single rocket shots there are very tough.
Yeah, I try to never go for them when they're not required.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bandow also kind of in a struggling situation, but it looks. I think Timber ran over a mine or something, which does save him an extra shot there. So
Yeah, Tarzan is really running away with this now. He had the cleanest of the three, and they all had pretty unfortunate Dark Waters, but
yeah,
Tarzan had the least unfortunate one.
yeah. The fast Dark Water strat, like, I've never really messed around with. I do the first part of it, but after that, like, I feel like I would need a lot of practice
Yeah,
to
it
like
is
complete the
pretty
transition to
tough.
the second section of it.
I've only hit a perfect Dark Water maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tarzan gets the final quit to menu. He's on the plane challenge.
I think, yeah, Bandow mismenued there. He accidentally did return to lobby instead of restart race, so he had to
Oh,
drive back into Treasure Caves.
yeah.
So right now, Tarzan has like a over a 30-second lead just on Giz.
Yeah, and
Oh, and
Giz
Giz misses
missing
it.
that, so that's gonna be a tough,
That's going to
tough
be a
pill.
good chunk of time loss.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing that could bring Giz or Bandow back is if
Is
Tarzan DQs on lap 3 here.
yes, especially if Tarzan knows the situation he's in, he can just go to Greenwood Village.
Yes.
Yes. If he goes for Windmill Plains, it opens the door.
And Bandow 3 for 3 is the
Yeah.
exit games.
Yeah, there was only one exit game miss from all three players. Unfortunately, it's a very crucial one. With Giz falling behind, he needed to hold that and hope that Tarzan goes for Windmill Plains and misses, because Giz always has done Greenwood Village because he feels more comfortable with his consistency on it.
That is one of his better tracks as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tarzan has a 50-second lead on Giz right now. And yeah, Tarzan's going to Greenwood. It's risky to going into Windmill Plains, especially if you're trying the out of bounds, because you could just miss it again, and maybe you get out, and then you could void out even while you're out of bounds and just
Tarzan
lose
Tarzan
30
goes,
seconds.
Tarzan goes straight to Greenwood Village.
Yeah, this is a very safe play.
It's a very
This should guarantee the win, unless everything goes wrong for Tarzan, like from here. Because after this, he just has to do a Boulder Canyon key grab and then play Smoky Castle, which you can't really lose too much time on Smoky Castle up to only a handful of seconds.
So we have actually seen some mishaps with the key grab on Boulder Canyon.
Yep.
But I don't know if it's going to be enough to lose like 30. He's at a 45-second time advantage.
Yeah.
So I don't think that we've seen 45 seconds worth of loss in that. But yeah.
And Bandow sticking to his game plan, going to Windmill Plains anyway.
He clipped the well. Oh no. This has actually been a pretty rough Greenwood for Tarzan, probably for what he wants.
Yeah.
But he's still very, very far ahead. Bandow going to Windmill Plains makes sense. Windmill Plains is one of Bandow's best tracks.
Oh, and he gets a really fast clip and almost goes back in bounds, but he stays out of bounds for now.
Okay, yeah, he's out. Okay, he's staying out as of lap 1, and I'm pretty sure from here he'll be okay.
Yep. He almost went back in bounds like twice there.
Yeah.
But he stays out for now.
All the players on Greenwood clipping on the S turn. Not a lot of tapping there.
So now all Tarzan has to do is get a key grab. Doesn't have to be anything fancy.
He should get it here.
He was really struggling hitting the bell in practice earlier.
Got it.
And there we go. That's
very
acceptable.
well done.
Doesn't have to be anything fancy for Tarzan. He just needs to close out the run.
He should be getting a high 28. Or sorry,
and Giz misses this cutscene skip, and Bandow gets it. So Bandow's actually going to take the lead over Giz, putting Giz currently in last place right now. What a turn of events. Giz had the lead for a little while there in the mid-game. Tarzan's starting the last thing in the run, which is Smoky Castle, and time stops when he collects the final banana. Really good wall bonk there for Bandow. See how they both do the key grab here. Ooh, Bandow got they both got it about the same time as well. I think Bandow's like ahead by 1 second.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that Bandow had caught up that much, but I guess it
Yep.
makes sense from with the missed cutscene, with the missed quit to menu. Yeah. We have
All right.
one more set of bananas, and then Tarzan will be
And this is
moving
really close to
on.
a PB for Tarzan as well. Like his PB is a low 28.
Huge.
2808.
2808.
GG's to Tarzan.
Yeah, GG's to Tarzan. Bandow and Giz gonna be finishing up.
Yeah,
As
Bandow
well.
has like
This
a
is
1 second lead over Giz
this
right
is
now.
super close. Both players dodging the CPU with the rocket.
Yeah, now they're just playing for second and third place.
Yeah, Giz with a little bit slower movement. I'm gonna extend Bandow's lead by like maybe another second or even less than a second. A little bit of movement from Bandow being slower, but so we're
Luckily,
probably
you can make
that 1 second time.
Yeah, you can make a few small movement mistakes on this because you're kind of constrained by the banana respawn timing.
No.
But
Bonks. Oh, he spun out into
the
it.
swag finish.
The swag finish and Giz 29. It was pretty much a 29 flat. It might have been like it's right on that edge between the 2 times 29 minutes and 29:01. Congrats to Tarzan. He moves on to face Kves in the next round.
Am I allowed to start talking yet?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now
my
you're
God,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Welcome.
my God, dude.
Good match. That's really close to a PB, right?
I tied my PB
Nice.
in Greenwood Village.
Yep.
That would have been 27 if I went for Windmill Plains, dude.
You just had to play it safe. You had to play for the win.
I did.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
I wasn't watching stream or anything. I had no idea where I was in comparison to everybody.
You were
Yo.
You were
Wow.
about like 40 seconds ahead of Giz after everyone had a rough dark water.
Yep. Everyone had a bad dark water.
But you had
Oh my
but
gosh.
you had the least rough dark water, and unfortunately Giz missed the final quit to menu. But I thought everyone like played well for a majority of the race. Just a couple of mistakes here and there caused large time gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the wildcard match. Tarzan wins with a 28:08, tying his PB. Wow. Bandow gets the second place with a 28:55. Giz places third with a 29:01. So initially, Giz held the lead for the first half of the run. And at one point in Everfrost Peak, Giz and Tarzan were pretty much like identical in pace in Everfrost Peak for a good 30 seconds. So
Oh my God! Don't even talk about lap one. Lap one was so bad. Lap 2 and 3, I figured it out, but I just could not find the groove on lap 1.
Yeah, Bandow actually went into Windmill Plains anyway, which I thought was a really fun decision. I guess sticking to your strategy.
I mean, I beat Giz because of it, I think.
Yeah, you got the cutscene skip. Giz unfortunately missed the one in Greenwood Village. And then you took the lead from him after that. Yeah,
Did I only miss 2 cutscene skips that whole run? I missed Frosty Village. What else did I miss?
You missed AL?
Pirate Lagoon? No. Yes.
AL,
yes.
AL, yeah.
AL.
I was watching just every now and then.
That oil slick was so weird. I've never seen an oil slick right there after the zipper.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss of words right now.
I actually got all 13 cutscene skips. Was it 13?
Yeah, I noticed that. You hit
That's
so
awesome.
many. Yeah. That was awesome.
I got all of them, which is the second time I've done it in this tournament.
Nice.
The first one was against Kves.
Yeah.
Tarzan will go in the face now.
So what was going through all of your minds through Darkwater Beach? Because you both, well, all three of you had some missed shots right away, and then had to all resort to camping. So just curious.
I went to camping. I say with my strat, I camp all the time. I missed a couple shots, but I didn't think too much of it. I feel like my turnarounds are pretty solid. I was kind of trying to minimize the damage because I know Giz could have, pulled ahead there.
I think I lost over 30 seconds in the Darkwater Beach there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
Mm.
I was actually pretty happy with my run until Sherbet Island.
Yeah.
Sherbet Island, everything fell apart. I felt like
Mhm.
I missed some cutscene skips, and yeah, of course. Then I lost like 30 seconds in Darkwater, and then I missed the reset cutscene skip in Treasure Caves, and after that, I kind of lost motivation for the rest of the run because I knew that I was not going to be able to win with like almost a minute of time lost there.
Yeah, it can be really hard to come back from that mentally, and
Yeah,
even just
and
trying to
then,
get some pace going afterwards. It's really hard.
Mhm.
yeah, I felt like I got really punished for very tiny things. Like for example, in I missed a homing rocket there in Darkwater. I don't really know. Like Crunch came towards me and I shoot, and the
Oh
homing
yeah,
rocket went underneath him.
yeah. He must have just gotten too close to you, and he just got
Yeah,
behind you just after you,
yeah,
fired
but I
off the
think
missile to
yeah
cancel the lock
he
on.
was in front of me, but it's just I was aiming like I was probably angled downwards, so it just shot underneath and it just missed. And I was like, okay, I had already missed like 2 or 3 shots, and then I missed a homing rocket when he was like 1 meter in front of me.
Mhm.
I was like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then I missed the restart, and then I kind of lost motivation.
Mhm. I get
Um,
that.
But I did get to I did get a sub 1 Everfrost peak.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was awesome. I was like, oh man,
Yay!
Giz's EP was amazing. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was something. But I think yeah, for the first half of the run, I was pretty satisfied.
Mhm.
But Hard Lagoon gave me a lot of issues. Chris Island was actually really good though. It was like a 114, 15 something, and
Yeah, it's
then
good.
yeah, and then I missed the cutscene skip in Whale Bay, and yeah,
Yeah.
30 seconds lost in Darkwater, and then maybe 25-ish in Treasure Caves, and then
Mhm.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah, because I thought your TC race was okay. Obviously, I just I mean, it was just unfortunate that
It was
that the cutscene skip got missed.
yeah, it was okay-ish.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think my
Yeah.
second lap was pretty bad, but I think
I got
it
you.
was. I mean, it was passable for
Mhm,
sure.
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a shame because I think before all of those major mistakes in Scribbit, there was definitely 27 pace. But then, yeah,
Mhm, mhm. Gotcha.
when you lose like a minute in 2 races, then you can't really do much.
It's brutal. Yeah, it's at that point you're hoping that other people made a mistake, and that's such a bad. That's like not a good mind state to be in, where you're relying on other people to have made mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, and I didn't really do that because I know that
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
facing good players.
Oh,
So, and I didn't
absolutely.
really, I didn't watch any
Mhm.
of the runs. So I was like, yeah, 1 minute of time
This is
losses,
tough.
and it's not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew when we were in Sherbet Island that I knew I wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
It had to take a miracle for Tarzan to just mess up or Giz to mess up for me to win.
Yeah. At
And
that
to be
point,
honest, the miracle happened with Giz, but not Tarzan.
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, in order for Tarzan to lose, he would have needed to basically disqualify on lap 3 of Plane Challenge. That would have been the only way at that point.
Yeah.
Which my plane challenge wasn't that good,
Yeah.
but we survived.
Yeah, I had a 56, which is solid.
Oh,
But
nice.
I think I had like a 57 or 58, I think, with a pretty bad bonk on lap 1.
I got a 55.
No. Although
Which was
Tarzan
really
did
good.
get a 109 hover challenge, because of course he does.
What was 109, 92, 98, something like that.
I bonked on the second lap,
Ah.
so I knew my time was going to be bad.
I think I'm going to keep streaming, by the way, Azalea.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll send the raid your way then. But I have something to do in about 10 minutes. So I am.
Sounds
GGs.
I
Thank
yeah,
you for
I
the
appreciate
restream.
everybody participating in this tournament. I mean, I know personally I had good races with Tarzan and Giz. I did not have the pleasure of racing Bandow, but I appreciate everybody, and we're gonna be moving forward with the tournament hopefully pretty quickly.
I
So
believe
here,
tomorrow we've already scheduled the next match between myself and Kaves to wrap up the quarterfinals. So
Oh, that's going to be tomorrow.
I believe so.
All right.
nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, expect
Wonderful.
to see that Tarzan versus Kaves in the semifinals. That will be a best of 3 match.
Yes.
Is it semis? I thought it was quarters.
It's quarters.
uh,
It's the final
quarters.
quarters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your
Yeah,
match is
the other semis
quarterfinals.
is already set.
Winner advances to go against
Winner
me.
advances to semis. Oh god. All right. So whoever wins loses, basically.
I don't know. I mean, Tarzan, or I'm sorry, Giz and Ponytail went 3. It's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I played one of the worst, single like rounds of my entire life during the match, and I just about had a full on like panic attack. I was like, no. Yeah,
Not
anything could happen. You could just have every minigame go wrong, miss
Yeah.
every, quit to menu. It can be that punishing,
For sure.
even if you practice as hard as you can.
I'm loving
It
the
can
plane-
just go wrong.
I'm loving 2 players doing plane challenge while I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
I think it's the
Not
same
playing
stream.
challenge.
Is it the same stream? No.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, Giz
No,
is
no, they're
Giz-
they're perfectly
no,
synced up.
Giz
They're
and
just that
Bandow
good.
are both playing it. They're in different spots of the map. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna get the raid out, and I appreciate everybody hanging.
Sounds good.
being here.
All
Awesome.
right,
Brilliant. Thank you.
all right.
Okay.
Bye bye for now.
Bye bye
Bye-bye.
for now, friends.
Bye-bye.